hits like a thunder's roar. Rubber burns and the engine soars. Rev bomb rides with a wild man's pride. The world can't keep up no matter how it tries. Rev bomb's motorbikes got a heart of steel. Wheels spinning faster than the fear we feel. Lights flash like fire in the dead of night. He's a rebel on wheels chasing freedom's light.
And we're back out again. Alright, 8:15 on to the next bike. We've just literally finished the L5. I have got a mile to do on this one. Just a quick test ride round the block before the customer comes tomorrow. So this is the LXS Midnight. Plenty of test rides on this. Final run to do. So which means just once round the block. And then happy days. LXR's the next one to do. So this one's going out to Nathan. And videos should all be up by the weekend. We are running behind on videos at the moment. I've got so many videos that I'm shooting at the moment and so busy at the garage. We haven't had a chance to get them all uploaded, but this will be the third and final test ride. Yay! Mile round the block. Day before handover, just to check everything works. So round the corner we go. We're going to go down. Oh, mind that big pothole. The state of the roads, honestly. Through the box. And nothing better to be riding in the morning with a bit of wind in your face. Oh, lovely, 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 lovely. So this is going to probably be about a 4-minute video, this one. Final ride. We've done 16.6 miles, so we're well over the mileage. So we normally put about 10-15 on every bike, but I want to make sure, as I always do, that every bike is perfect. No, we're not going in the BP, do not worry. This is my shortcut. Round the block and through the garage. Now, quick fit. You can't get better than a quick fit fitter. You can't get better than a quick. Nah. Do you remember the old song that they used to do? And all the we're the boys in blue. We're the boys to trust. Yeah. I wouldn't trust anyone from Quick Fit, mate. Oh no, can't slander a company, can you? Right. Comes in quite handy when I can just whiz around the block. I'm flying down here, round the corner, back to the garage, then quick bolt check, do the tyre pressures, get everything all ready, and the bike was registered yesterday, so it is all now taxed and registered. I thought it was a traffic warden, then it's not, she's got a weird jacket on. Right, oh look at that, big reel of cable. We're going to hang on for a minute because I know where he's going. He's going in the scrappy yard. You alright, buddy? That's all the boys from Goodman's, I know all them. Right, up the back of Tavistock Street, back to the garage. So that was a quick ride, once round the block. Happy days. And look at it, look, cars and vans and lorries. This is like garage street, we call this one. Charlie Heads that does all the metal work. My Motoserve guy lives up here as well. So Steve from Motoserve lives just up here. Over the bump we go. Back up to the garage and job done. Through the gearbox fine and bring it back down. Right, another one completed. One to do, which is that black and gold LXS, and that's going out for Riley. So Nathan's bike is all good. That's that one finished. What a busy day for Rev. Right, let's put the LXS back in there next to Rocky. That's the L5 we've just finished. Still got that R66 to do next week. Dirty, dirty Rocky. Look at the state of him, all covered in dust. He needs a wash. Right. Another one completed. Lock that one up. We'll see you on that one in just a second. Till then, be well, ride safe. And from Rev, it's a big goodbye from me. Back out on another one, third test ride. We've done this one back to back with the LXS. Now the LXR, slightly different. You'll see it's a bigger bike. It's a longer bike. It's got a longer frame on it and it's a lot higher. Now, your LXS is around about 790, 800 in the seat. This one is 830. It's a lot taller. What we are going to do, we have an LXR in, another black and gold one. We're going to prep up. What we're going to do is put a lowering kit on it. Lexmoto have supplied us with the LXR lowering kit so you can drop the back wheel. And it drops it by about an inch, inch and a half, I believe. 20 to 25 mil it drops that. So we're going to put one on. We're going to try it out and see how big the LXR sits. Now, normally on these, I am just literally off a flat-footed now. Now, I've got a 32-inch leg, and the LXR sits very high. So I'm sitting on the balls of my feet. Not complete tiptoes, but on the balls of my feet. And I'll show you when we pull up at the lights, if I get a chance, how high this bike sits. The LXS, I can straight leg it, no problem, and still have a bit of a bent leg on it. So LXR, slightly higher than the LXS. It's a lot longer. The dash is different. You've got analog and digital. On the LXS, it's all digital. But basically, it's the same engine in it. It's the same Taro engine in it. There's just different specs. Obviously this has got a side mounted exhaust. LXS has got the under-seat exhaust. Let's drop down, flick up and click into neutral. Put my leg down. You can see if I stretch I can flat foot. But I'm just off the balls of my feet there, so I've got a bit of gap at the back of my... If I sit bolt upright, I can get my feet to the floor. But I'm on about an inch off the back of my foot at the moment, so I'm sitting on the balls of my feet. It is still comfortable for me. Let's drop down into first gear. Get ready to go. Watch that red car behind me. Coppers are out. We're going to have a quick blat down the dual carriageway because we already have 6.5 miles on this bike for Riley. Final test ride. Get it back to the garage. Wash, polish, tyres, full bolt check and get it ready to go. And I believe I am registering today or tomorrow. Get that one ready to go. So that's all good. Into 6th gear, 40 mile an hour and blatted down the dual carriageway. So we'll show you the differences anyway in another future video when we get this lowering kit on the LXR and just see what a lowering kit can do to the LXR. That would be handy. So keep an eye out for that video. But just to let you know, obviously, if you're thinking of a bike, don't go looking at the, oh, it looks a lovely bike, it'll fit me. Try a bike for size. See if you feel comfortable on it. See if it catches your eye. And I normally say, if you walk into a showroom, you look at a bike, think, oh, that's nice. You sit on it, and then it's not the bike for you. I have done it on multiple bikes. I originally wanted an Africa Twin. I was absolutely clambering to get on an Africa Twin, and the bike unfortunately was too high for me, but I still love the Africa Twins. I like the Beamers as well. I should be out on Andy GSA's Beamer soon, and he's going to have a crack on my Triumph, which is going to be fun. Right, we're coming up here, shoulder check, and we're going to pop off of here. I can see an ambulance coming down the outside lane as well. That's how good the mirrors are. There goes the ambulance. Watching the cars over my shoulder. Let him cut in. He can do what he likes. And get the mileage on the bike. But I always say, once you buy a bike, you can always tell if you're in love with that bike when you turn around and have another glance at it, or you talk about your bike all the time. And I tend to do that with Rocky. Absolutely love my Triumph. I had a lot of fun on my Kawasaki's over the years. Obviously my ZX7, my sports bike, loved that, absolutely loved that bike, but after having a bad back it just was not the bike for me, and it was a sports bike. I'm getting too old for sports bikes now. Had the GTR, loved the GTR, had a great blast on that GTR, But just wanted something a little bit different, and obviously I do a lot of the festivals every year, and the GTR wasn't appropriate for doing what I wanted to do. Hence why when the Triumph came in, took it out, had a ride, loved it, fell in love with the Triumph first ride, and I still love that bike as much as today. Ago or a year, I've had it just over a year now, good God. But absolutely love that bike. And there's still lots more mods to go on to it. I've got more stuff to do. I've still got the Givey top box to go on. I've still got a few mods to do on the front end of it. So there is still plenty to do on the bike. Good place to leave a trailer, right on the double yellows. Well done. Right, let's get back to the garage. I will get round to having a cup of coffee in a minute. And he turns with no indicator. Well done. Oh, last minute indication. Thank you very much. Right, we can now go because the road is clear. And the best bit being, you can filter past the cars. Just keep an eye, make sure there's no one in that car when you filter past the car. Otherwise, keep a good 1.5 metre distance from doors. Watching yourself around corners. Where is the lorry going? Is he turning? I believe so. There we go, we're off. Oh look, burger van. Wouldn't trust the burger van that's in the front of a garage car park. Right, we're back to the garage. Anyway, 8.2 on the bike, just the final little bits to do, and I can see a car coming up from the right, so I am going to stop. Check the shoulder. You always check your junctions twice. Through the box as quick as we can. Just making sure the gearbox works effectively. Plenty of torque on the back end. And then a little blip to come down through the bike. Always blip coming down because it helps the gearbox. It's called rev matching. So good thing to learn, how to blip your gearbox coming down. Mind the pothole. Right, we're back to the garage. All 3 bikes, all test ridden, full day for me. Cup of coffee and a cigarette now. I need one. Right, blip it down. We are done on the bikes for today. Where am I going to put the LXR? Right there next to the L5. Best thing is, obviously, one of these bikes, make sure you get your side stand down before you step off, because if you lean off the bike and you stumble and you fall on your back, the bike is going over. Side stand, kick it up, roll the bike back in. Right, you can come in here next to the big boy. So, LXR, all done. So, big beefy LXR there. That is the black and gold Euro 5.5. Over there's the Midnight. You can see it's a slightly smaller bike in comparison. So, we shall do the lowering kit on that, but we'll see you on the next test ride. Till then, be well, ride safe, and from Rev, it's a big goodbye from me.